Hi, I'm Shauna from Heritage Springs, and I have a Global Green Pothos that has a section in the middle that's bare. And I know normally I show you how I take hairpins and fix that, but I'm going to do something different this time. So here's the plants. It's like in this pot here, and I have it hanging. And then, I probably can't show you all of this, but it's about 5 or 6 feet long. And it's really beautiful. It's got these really big, beautiful, showy leaves. So I don't want to cut it and reroot it. You can see here I have part of it that has a root ball on it. I put some sphagnum moss in here and attach that in case I do have to cut it and repot it, but I don't want to do that. So what I'm going to do instead is I have some keiki paste, which is normally used for orchids, to make baby orchids, but I'm going to try it on this plant. So I have read recently that keiki paste actually can help aroids grow new leaves. I don't know, we'll see. So I thought we would try it and then show you kind of like how to do it, and if it works, I'll let you know, and then you can try it yourself. So on this bare section, you can see these aerial roots here. So the aerial roots are growing at a node. Actually, there's some that aren't even growing. Seem to be growing everywhere actually, but what I'm going to do is find those aerial roots, and then I'm going to put this on the opposite side, and I'm going to scrape. There's a little bit of callusing here, if you can see what I'm doing here, but there's a little bit of callus covering the nodes. I'm just going to scrape a little bit of that off, and then take the keiki paste is super sticky. I'm just going to take a teeny tiny bit and put it there on that node. And then there's one up here I missed. I don't know if you probably can't see what I'm doing because I'm terrible at this stuff, but anyway, I'm just gonna go all the way down the stem here. And you can buy keiki paste. I always buy everything on Amazon, but I'm sure you can probably find it at your garden center too. And it's really just a paste with concentrated hormones in it and plant food. This one doesn't actually have ingredients on it, but and some are better than others. I usually rely on the Amazon reviews to tell me which one to get. And it's not super expensive. It's just, I mean, why not, right? If you like plants and you like to propagate your plants, I mean, it doesn't hurt to experiment. Like I said, this stuff is pretty sticky. You want to try to avoid getting it on your hands if you can. And I'm not really sure why this whole section of the plant went bare. I don't know. I had it behind a bunch of other plants, so maybe this part just wasn't getting enough light, or maybe it was the stem was too wet. Now I have it hanging, and it's very obvious that all of this is missing leaves. So if I can't get leaves to grow here, I will cut the stem off and probably put it back in the same pot. There's room in there for it. And you know, it'll be back to where it is now in no time. These things grow really fast. I find the slower growing pothos are typically the ones that are variegated. This is just a green one, so it's pretty fast growing, and I have it in bright indirect light with a whole bunch of humidity, which it likes. In nature, these are epiphytes, which means they grow on trees. So they don't really need to have their roots in soil to be happy. They just need to have a lot of humidity. They usually grow in the rainforest, kind of like on the bottom level of the rainforest. We were in Puerto Rico last year and went to see the rainforest, and these were growing everywhere. It was super pretty. But yeah, they grow along the forest floor and up the trees. So as long as you kind of mimic those conditions where, you know, it's not super bright light, but they have enough light and, like I said, lots of humidity. They don't like to be sitting in water. So I let mine dry out in between waterings. This one is pretty dry right now, actually. And then what I'll do today is when I water it, I will soak it all the way through and then let it dry out again, and then I soak it all the way through, and that seems to keep it pretty happy. So if you have one of these, that's the way to do it. All right, that's it. Just wanted to show you that you can use keiki paste maybe to get roots to grow, or to get leaves to grow on your naked stems. Yeah, and I'll update you in about a month or 2 months or however long it takes to see some progress and let you know how it goes. That's it.